state capitol building. It's in Power Field at Mile High here in Denver. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Las Vegas Raiders. Next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from Denver. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Denver offense, set to take over for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
I think when you take a step back and you look at last week's loss, I think there was some good and there was some bad. And I think you could really say that about the entire team. The 2 touchdown passes were great. Of course, he's got to stop giving the ball away with the interception. But I think if he continues to clean up some of his fundamentals, continue to improve his decision-making, and then on top of that, guys around him just have to continue to play better.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He'll let this one go long for Williams. Big-time play for the Broncos. A pickup of 44 yards. And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. That is Max Crosby. He works his way in, registers sack number 17 on the season. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the gun, here's Stroud. Oh, a loose football. One of the Raiders has got it. To the 20. And he fumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And the great return for the touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
That's the score, Raiders 7, Broncos nothing. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return is Trey Palmer. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Let's see if they can bounce back from the early mistake. That fumble a moment ago returned for a touchdown. The offense gets it back, 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he's going to have the Broncos first down as he takes it to the 35. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Again, it's Harvey. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud will get that complete to Franklin. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. And now we're going to get a timeout. It is C.J. Stroud in need of some attention. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. On fourth down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Right to the air is Richardson. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
Out of bounds at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, Richardson. That's into the hands of Horton. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
At the 48-yard line.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Stroud to throw. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
2 yards. It's third and 9.
He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
First down.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Got his man at the 6. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's another Broncos first down.
Throwing is Stroud. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
Loss of 5. Brings up second and goal.
A run with Harvey. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. Third and goal coming up.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Back to throw. Stroud. Headed left. Fine time. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on fourth and goal.
It's now fourth and goal.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Broncos are on the board. It's 7-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, when you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Genty. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. With that, well, we give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game.
At the 27-yard line.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. He's got a man at Josh Downs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Raider first down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Brings up second and
10. Richardson. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
From the gun, under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The Marvion Overshow. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
The Broncos offense ready to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
A gain of 5 brings up
Throwing on second down. Stroud. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Max Crosby. What a start for him. A second sack now here in this opening quarter of play. It is 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. This one down the field, but wind up incomplete. At Bryant, the target there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now. He's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Richardson to throw it here on first down. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Jeanty. From the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. Now Richardson. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
And the Raiders first down.
So after 1, it's the Raiders with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. On first down, it's Richardson. His receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
11 more yards.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. To the sideline, and what a catch. That's out of the Gannon. Not sure here about that call. And he wants them to take another look. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just 1 challenge for the remainder of the game. Good blocking, and he's in. Anthony Richardson, touchdown Raiders. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Broncos 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Palmer now to return. The Broncos offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. Oh, the ball comes out. Ah, it's picked up by one of his teammates.
C.J. Crosby. A big loss on the play. Brings up second
On
down.
second down, Stroud. Short one there, caught by Tremble. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down coming up.
Brings up third down.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got a receiver. That's Pat Bryant. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
At the 41-yard line.
They'll go play action with Stroud. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
That's another Broncos first down.
Zone read, a give to Harvey. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. A second down throw for Stroud. Looking left side is tight end Tremble. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 22 yards. That's another Broncos first down.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
A gain of 9. Brings up
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Oh, the ball's out. And the Raiders have come up with it.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
From the gun, Richardson. Quick throw, taken in. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 86 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Lutz for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Raiders move out to a 21-3 advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Broncos offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. On the ground, this is Harvey. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. A throw over the middle, going to be caught by Franklin. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's another Broncos.
On first down, it's Stroud. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the Raiders.
On second down, Harvey. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. That's to the left side in the hands of Bryant. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down. Yeah. And he's going to have the Broncos 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down. And that is caught. He fought with the contact for the touchdown. There is a marker down, but that may be on the defense.
Pass interference. Defense.
We'll try here for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Broncos get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. On 2nd down, Richardson. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
And the Raider 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard
Throwing,
line.
Richardson. He'll locate Thornton over the middle. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9.
They'll let Richardson run this himself. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Greg and I return to Denver after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11-12 on the season. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. That's right side, taken in by Tremble. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards. That's good for a Broncos.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 6. Brings up 2nd and
Stroud.
16. At the 44.
Moving to his left. Now he'll run it. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
28 yards. And the Broncos 1st down.
To throw is Stroud. Pass caught left side by Fan. 2nd down and 8.
Out of bounds at the 15-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd
Give
and
down to Harvey, running right. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. The clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. From the gun, here's Stroud. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Vegas. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Palmer now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Eric Stokes, the corner. They're on the stop. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. One final throw before the break. Forced out wide, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Raiders offense and Anthony Richardson getting ready for their next drive. Remember, he had a touchdown on the ground earlier, something he's been able to do frequently this season, as you see where he ranks among NFL quarterbacks in rushing TDs. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. In middle, and he's got downs. We'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
18 yards on the play.
A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Vegas.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Raiders 1st down.
Up the middle they go. You talk about the moves, spinning out of that tackle, turning it into a gain of 7. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. A run, Genty. It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. John A. Barron is there to make the stop. 3rd and a yard. They'll run the sneak. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. 1st down. Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it. Oh, a loose football. And one of the Raiders able to get back in there and secure possession so they keep the ball. Here's Richardson. Going to keep this himself. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A gain there of 15. Good for a Raider 1st down.
A gain of 15. 1st down.
Richardson to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 22-yard line.
Now they'll run option left to the short side of the field. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Genty will score. Touchdown, Raiders. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. Gets up and through. And the Raiders will add one more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Pierce for the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense and running back R.J. Harvey heading back to the field. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Devin White. And time on the stop.
26. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and...
On second down, Stroud. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss of 1. It's now third and 9.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. As he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Looks like a design run here with Richardson. And he will give himself up at the end of that one. Second and inches.
It's second and inches.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. They'll go again with Genty. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
He was brought down at the 26.
Once again, it's Genty. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another.
From the dust, Richardson. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's in! Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Go get him. Stay in on.
On play action. Stroud. That's taken in by Franklin. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Brings up third and 2.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Max Crosby just making it look like child's play. His 5th sack of this one. The Broncos bringing out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That'll be returnable from the 35. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Raiders offense. And Anthony Richardson getting ready for their next drive. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they'll try to keep it going. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And the strength on display, ravishing tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. From the 48-yard line, here's second and a couple. Keep it on the ground with Genty. And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run. It's also a first down.
It's a gain of 8. And the Raider first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll let Richardson run this himself. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Look, Mike, I realize most people, if they saw a lineman of his size waiting for him, they would just run the other way. But it's his job to try to find a way around the big fella and get what he can. Running backwards only turns a small setback into a much bigger.
Third and long.
He was covered by Patrick Surtain.
Here's Richardson. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. First and 10.
A gain of 19 yards.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. That is brought in at the 10. And he is out of bounds. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. It is brought in the end zone. This one, a win for the visiting Raiders. And make that a 5th straight victory. As they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time.